Thanksgiving. A time when the world grows dim. The magnolia sheds its glossy feathers, the naked heads gathered for a boy's delight. A potato for the body, red seeds for the eyes. 4 short sticks form the legs, though a turkey has only 2 drumsticks. But then, how would the effigy stand? 20 of them in Mrs. Smith's classroom, where we were regaled with sanitized stories of Squanto, who was kidnapped and sold into slavery by Thomas Hunt in 1614, landed in the Spanish city of Malaga, where the monks educated and evangelized him, perhaps knowing that his real name was Tisquantum, which means Rage of the Manitou. Eventually, he made his way to England and learned that slippery tongue, returned to the Patuchet to find his village had been wiped out by a plague. The following year, the pilgrims arrived with their piety and pride, muskets and diseases. So in spite of himself, and with no place else to go, he became their translator and guide, taught them of the native seeds, the fish and fowl, turkeys and venison. There were no potatoes, as he had not as yet found their way around the world from South America. We weren't taught, but Pumentacon's head, mounted on his pike for 20 years outside the settlement, or the tainted blankets, the buffalo Armageddon, the oil stains on their remaining lands. Only the pretty Rockwellian myth around which we gather together. Millions of dead toms, GMO corn, and cranberry sauce squelched whole from the can. Pumpkin spice. On one holiday, Abuela placed the guajolote, which is what the Aztecs called the bird, before the family alongside the mountain of tamales. And my cousin's wife asked us to hold hands while she read the Butterball Blessing, which came as a free gift with the frozen feast. What had we become standing in that humble shack, raised on legs made of telephone poles? A host of dark faces fading from our ancestors of both hemispheres, assimilated into another's purloined world, or else pushed farther and farther toward the bad land.